What's boma?
The green leaf that we used to make.
Boma and Ama.
Okay, I thought boma was maybe I thought it was the Ewe name for butterfly.
Oh no. What's the Ewe name for butterfly though?
I
know. What's the?
Can someone please help us out? Abebe. So okay, Abe, because April is Abebe, and that's the time for butterfly. So I think it's Abe.
Well, well, you would have to help us this morning. Hey. I think I used to know it.
Every winter.
No, every winter it's sweet. Tagbachuchu is housefly.
Yeah,
so.
Tagbachuchu?
Yeah, Tagbachuchu is housefly.
You taught me something nice.
Yeah.
So when I say it's like Tagbachuchu.
See your face like Tagbachuchu.
But I think it's a period of insects. So
it is?
Yeah, with the butterfly. Butterfans.
Butterfans.
Yeah.
Okay. Butterfly.
I see.
Anyway.
We'll be flying, don't worry.
Welcome all of you.
Oh yes, welcome as well, guys.
There's a conversation you're having earlier today, and of course we mooted it earlier in the week as well. So Alan came in to crisscross us with the agenda. At the end of the day, I think we'll be having it today. I'm very much interested, and it's about if we have celebrities or so-called public people who want to take part in demonstrations, why should they be? Is there a justification for it? And I think there is, but I think it's a bigger conversation about how we're able to accommodate that. Yeah,
absolutely.
So
I agree. I mean, and I'd always say that based on what I've seen happen in the Western world and other European countries as well. I mean, they boldly come out and tell you that I support this person, so vote for A, B, C, and D. But to a large extent, I think that they can do that because there is some level of accountability. So they can call you out openly when you're not doing what you promised to do. And you'll see that happen. You cannot even find a pothole in the UK for more than a week. The moment it's mentioned, it has to be fixed ASAP. Otherwise, the person that is manning that community will be in trouble. And, you know, so it makes it easier for these celebs to come out and openly support because there's accountability.
Yeah.
In Ghana, unfortunately, when you're supporting, you have to think twice because you don't know if this person is even going to perform or not. And if he doesn't perform, the ripple effects will fall back to you because everybody will come back to you and say, you are the one who asked us to vote. And now we're experiencing this. What do you have to say? And some of these celebs keep quiet about it. You know, so that's why it makes it very difficult for a lot of them to want to come out and support openly. Yesterday, I saw Ejako in a music video, and he's supporting Kennedy
Showdown, right?
Yeah, I thought how brazen.
Yeah, he's a disgruntled
around,
celebrity because he supported Nana.
Especially around this time.
Oh, he did.
Or he's just doing a continuous.
Is he disgruntled or? I mean, he's allowed the freedom of association. So if he decides to support someone, I don't think we should call him out necessarily, but. Will the people perform?
That's the problem, and these are some of the things that makes it difficult here in this side of the world. And sometimes once you throw your support behind them, if they don't win especially, you are stigmatized. You tend to lose jobs. I mean, we've had Kumawood actors come out to say how they are not doing well after they supported a certain political party, how certain producers will not even give them jobs, movie roles and all that. It happened to Mr. Beautiful. Yeah, some years back, and it's really went down a long way to affect him. So I agree to what you're saying. It's very difficult down here. I mean, things that must be done or should be done easily doesn't quite come easy, and that's why many people were saying that it probably was the pressure on social media, especially Twitter or X, that threw or that put a lot of pressure on some of the celebs who showed up for day 2 and day 3 of the Occupy Jubilee. Is it Jubilee or Jubilee
Occupy
House?
Jubilee House.
Okay, Jubilee.
Occupy Jubilee House.
Jubilee House.
Occupy Jubilee House happened. Flagstaff House happened.
This one's Occupy Jubilee House.
And Occupy BOG is also upcoming, right?
Yes.
And yesterday, Ashaiman was
awake.
It was crazy in Ashaiman yesterday, and they've promised to raise 10,000 supporters for the demonstration, and they say that they just see it as communal labor. Ashaiman says that they are seeing that they are seeing this demonstration as communal labor. Yeah, so they're going to be showing up in their numbers. So let's see how it goes. Yeah. So Bella, this is a topic you're discussing.
Well, no, we're asking this morning.
Oh, this morning
segment. That's what we're doing.
And share with us if they think that it's right for celebrities.
But you're having a discussion in connection to
no, not necessarily. So that discussion is different. We're borrowing into the promises made by the NPP with regards to the creative arts industry and whether those have been met.
And you've seen what Kelvin Boy has said too about Marco Kwepumante. Okay, so I'm sure we'll get into all of that when it's time for that.
At the end of the day, the thing is, Sarkodie, your own good sister.
Who was that?
The one who wrote the book. Yvonne Nelson.
Oh, okay.
And all of them supported and came out publicly for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And we have to say that it's been disappointing what he had promised and the wave of those promises and what the expectations were and how he has been able to achieve them. And I keep saying there's no one landmark project, whether it's physical infrastructure or whatever, well, apart from the free SHS that you can see by way of the implementation, that if you drive around Accra or elsewhere in the country that you see. Pokwase was not the idea of the MPP government led by Nana Addo Dankwa. Of course, he implemented, oversaw the supervision of the construction, etc. And I think that the rhetoric about where we are as a country and what we need, based on what we promise on the campaign platforms, should be followed through while we're in government to be able to achieve. Because it's quite disappointing for many of the times. When we said we wanted to have, is it convening centers or event centers or theaters? In every region. And today, there's no one landmark project in relation to those theaters or event centers across any of the 16 regions of Ghana for which we can have any of these artists who supported the presidential candidate at the time to say that you promised this, we supported you, and you've been able to achieve this.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Please call us and let's talk about this, because I've seen quite a number of you call out the likes of Sarkodie, and other celebrities for endorsing a particular candidate or party and eventually having those parties underperform. And so do you think that within this, country, it is right for any celebrity to endorse any political party or figure at all? We have our first caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, Chani, good morning.
Yeah, this is Chani from Wali Wali.
Thank you for joining us, Chani. So, are you okay with celebs who endorse political parties or political figures?
Yes, for me, I don't think there is anything wrong with that. And because, you are a Ghanaian before you become that celebrity or whoever you are, the imam or the pastor. And our constitution enjoys some kind of rights and freedoms, one of which is the right to what? To association, the right to belong to. So if you are what you call a celebrity or a pastor, and you think that you want to belong to either MPP, NDC, whichever party, me, I don't think there is anything wrong with. Even within the parties, you can decide to pinch a camp. Okay, whether Alliance camp, Baume camp, John Mama camp, whichever camp that you think, is good for you. For me, I don't think there is anything wrong. And look, we have to encourage these people to be part of our politics. We shouldn't view politics as a lifetime, a business or profession for some group of people. People who grandfathers were in politics, and they were leading demonstration in 1998. Because of that, we think that they are the only people that we should allow to be determining how our country is run. Okay. So I think that if these people, because look, we have the right to criticize the people, and sometimes this is why I want the pastors and the imams to also come in. The reason why Ghana is how it is today is because these people have lost their voices. They fear. They think that when they say this, they will insult them, they will criticize them. Because of that, they are very, very silent, and the country is boiling. The country is very, very hot for all of us. So I think that celebrities should come out, even though there are consequences, because their followers or their fans also belong to different political parties. Yeah. So they may not be happy with with them. But for me, it is good for them to be part of it than to sit in the fence. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for calling. And then for the next person who may call, would you consider, like you said, there are fears that if you speak up for one party or the other or against them, then you'd also, enjoy the wrath of your fans. Yeah. And that's why a lot of them stay quiet. But does that mean you should always, sit on the fence and not really speak up to issues?
No, there are those who tend to stick to their position always, whether it's good or bad. It's not bad. But the thing is that there needs to be some level of consistency in what you believe based on your principles regarding that.
Yeah. We have a caller as well. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ola.
Thank you so much for joining us. Hello?
Please, can you listen to us directly? Reduce the volume of your set, of your TV.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Talk to us. Please reduce the volume of a TV set. You are waiting to listen to yourself on TV before you respond, and that causes a delay on air. Okay, well, when you call, please listen to us through your phones and not your television sets. You have to reduce the volume to the lowest.
Whilst we wait for the next caller, I want to wish my good friend Theodora Abaka Aqua at Mamobi General Hospital. She's also the founder of Na Adole Foundation. Theodora Abaka Aqua, happy birthday. It is tomorrow, but I'm wishing you well. Yes. We have another caller online.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Bella.
Okay.
Good morning, Roland.
It's Cookie, by the way, yes. But good morning to all of us.
My name is Abdul Manan Tenga from Wa.
Okay, Manan, mashallah. Please go on.
Yes. I think, to my opinion, there is nothing wrong with a celebrity associating himself or herself to any political party. But sometimes it depends on how each and everyone do your own things. When you decide to belong to MPP, and maybe you are talking about certain things that they have done that is good, or currently as we are in a country, everything. There's nobody in this country that can just confidently say that things are going on well. So you should be able to say that things are not going on well. But if we decide to keep quiet and then another party comes, then you complain about things that are not going. That's where you will not have problem with your fans or people who are also following you as a celebrity. Okay. But if you are always fair, although you belong to one, but you should be fair on how you deal with your issues. Yes, that is my opinion too.
Manan, thank you very much. Juma Mubarak to you. Anyway, Johnny is ready. Let's bite now. Johnny is on standby.